This is where this is massively different than Terra Luna. There's a few different things, massively different things, but this is massive. So STRC fits in the capital structure above a lot of other assets that MSTR issues. So STRC fits below STRF and the convertible bonds that MSTR has begun rolling off. So if MSTR goes bankrupt, everybody is getting paid out in order. There's sort of a lineup at the door: convertible bonds, then STRF holders, and then STRC holders, then STRK, STRE, STRD, and MSTR. So STRC holders get paid out at par. This is that idea of the $100 share price. They get paid $100 if there's the money during the bankruptcy, depending on where they are in the lineup, and everybody else ahead of them have been paid out prior. So if you go to MSTR's website, this is where you begin to evaluate how eligible you would be in a worst case scenario as an STRC shareholder. You see that they have $2.5 billion currently, and this is a fluctuating price here, of cash, but the preferreds are $15 billion. So you, as an STRC holder, are somewhere within this stack. You would actually have to go into STRF, and STRF is only 1.28. So actually, if we just added this, so 1.28 plus 6 point, so we'll just call that 8 billion. We really have $8 billion above, in front of the line of STRC shareholders. So if some crazy tail risk scenario happens and MSTR goes bankrupt and they have $8+ billion of assets during bankruptcy, then you will get something as an STRC shareholder if this all happened today, basically. The only way MSTR is going to go bankrupt, really, unless there's some crazy regulation or jurisdictional risk or something like that, is Bitcoin goes to zero, or goes very, very close to zero for a very long time. And then there really wouldn't be that much money for STRC shareholders at that point of bankruptcy anyway. And really, honestly, you shouldn't hold anything that MSTR has, preferreds, bonds, common stock, if you don't believe in the long-term vision of Bitcoin. This is a Bitcoin company. Unless you're using this as a trading tool, or you're arbitraging the difference of the par value, which again is not a peg, so there's no guarantee of it going back up there. But this should instill some amount of confidence, especially today, and forward-looking to some degree, in the fact that you are covered massively, if you are an STRC shareholder, by the Bitcoin balance sheet. Legal rights: token holders had no corporate claim. Preferred shareholders in STRC have contractual rights and a liquidation preference. And we've already talked about the liquidation preference with the $100 share price. Position in the capital stack: it's not a preferred equity or a stock or anything, as far as Terra goes. And then STRC senior to common shareholders, junior to debt holders. Don't second guess that your Bitcoin is safe. Get a security audit through a one-on-one session with me, and join the school community, the Bitcoin Masters, to meet other Bitcoiners, grow your network, and grow your net worth.